Moms, it's so great to speak to you on World Breastfeeding Week. As we know, breast milk is an absolutely wonderful miracle food, and it provides a source of nutrition like no other. We cannot manufacture it, we cannot simulate it. We try and get as close as we can when we develop infant formula, but there's certain key things in breast milk that you can only find in breast milk. And so we all know how wonderful it is. But this is why it's so stressful when you don't produce enough breast milk. And this is probably one of the biggest concerns that moms come to us with, is that they're just not managing to keep up with the breastfeeding demands of their little growing baby. So I just want to give you a few quick tips on how you can do that, and things that are actually really easy and make common sense, but you might just have forgotten them in the rush and the busyness of life. One of the things is rest, and just taking time out to pamper yourself, rest, and just kind of get your health back. A healthy body that's rested and well nourished is going to give you the best opportunity to produce a good quality, but also a good quantity of breast milk. And so rest, rest, rest. I can't stress that enough. What is very interesting is during this period of lockdown and quarantine, I have definitely noticed an increase in the ability of moms to produce breast milk. And I found this very interesting, just watching our statistics as we look at specifically our babies in our neonatal ICU. The moms aren't able to go there as frequently as what they were prior to lockdown. And so what's happening is moms are spending more time at home. They're also not going out so much because obviously our movements are still fairly restricted. And so I'm finding that moms are able to produce enough time to express and give us breast milk. So this has been a very interesting observation, and it just stresses again the importance of rest when you are producing breast milk. The second thing is eating. So it's getting good, healthy nutrition. And this doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have, you don't need a bachelor in nutrition in order to figure this out. It's good common sense. So good, healthy, seasonal fruits and vegetables, good, healthy, whole grain foods, and good, healthy proteins. So if you eat animal proteins, that would be your chicken, your fish, your meat. If you eat eggs and if you eat dairy products, they're also very good sources of proteins. If you are a vegan or vegetarian mom and you are breastfeeding, you can also meet your protein requirements by having adequate amounts of nuts and seeds. Remember, when it comes to vegan proteins versus animal proteins, you need to eat a larger volume and a bigger variety to make sure that you get all the benefits of the high quality protein. And a high quality protein will have all the building block amino acids in it. And that's very important when you breastfeed. And what studies have shown, if you don't have sufficient protein when you breastfeed, you're also not only going to produce a poor quality milk, you're also going to produce less quantity milk. So protein is extremely important. And another thing that's so important, and what many moms were avoiding post-pregnancy because they wanted to lose weight, were fats, good healthy fats. But thoughts and mindsets have changed over the last few years, and specifically this last year or two. And I'm noticing moms are more willing to include healthy fats in their diets. What are healthy fats? They're avocados, they're nuts, they're seeds, they're coconut fats, they're olives, olive oil, and those type of fats are so good to include in the diet of a breastfeeding mom. And so don't be scared to include those foods. So a good variety of your healthy home kind of prepared foods. Avoid a lot of takeaways because there's a lot of other things that are added to it and that's not necessary for your body. And definitely not necessary for the breast milk production. So really incorporate as many foods as what you can, and that will really ensure that your breast milk is not only a good quantity, but a good quality as well, and both are important. The other thing that really adds to quantity of breast milk is liquid intake, and good old-fashioned water is absolutely perfect. If you're not a fan of plain tap water, you can always infuse it by cutting up some fruit, and that's a lovely way to get flavor to your water without adding lots of sugar. The minute you add a lot of sugar or sweetness or fizz to your water, you are adding other molecules that actually dehydrate the drink. So you think you're getting in 250 mils, but if it's full of fruit sugar like a fruit juice, or full of other sugar like a cold drink that you need to make up with water, or a fizzy drink, your liquid quantity that your body can actually use as liquid is about 50%. So really try and stick to fresh tap water. You can infuse it, like I say, with lemon, cut up strawberries, cut up apples are absolutely wonderful. So don't be scared to do that, but drink a lot. And a lot, I mean at least about 2 to 3 liters a day. And have water scattered all over your house, so that every room in your house, make it your mission in the morning to go and fill up jugs of water or glasses of water in different parts of the house. And just when you get up, have that glass of water. Every time you breastfeed, have that glass of water. If you're expressing, every time you express, have that glass of water. At meal times, have that glass of water. When you brush your teeth, have that glass of water. Before you go to bed, have that glass of water. So really just become very conscious, because that makes a huge difference to the quantity of breast milk, because breast milk is liquid, and in order to produce the liquid, you need to take in the liquid. So that's really important. So those are really the key factors when it comes to making sure that you have enough breast milk to continue breastfeeding your baby. So I really hope you found this valuable, and if you are a breastfeeding mom, enjoy our breastfeeding week, and keep going and enjoy every minute of it, because it is a very, very precious time, not just a nutritious time, but also a very good emotionally bonding time. And so enjoy those special moments.